When you press the gas pedal, your engine sputters and you lag instead of getting power right away. Do not yet assume the worst. Sometimes a simple do-it-yourself solution can solve slow acceleration. Before your mechanic begins needlessly replacing parts, watch the video to find out the typical reasons for hesitation under acceleration. However, don't ignore the issue because irregular and unpredictable acceleration poses a greater risk than you might imagine. And just before we start, please ensure you have subscribed to the channel. In order to help your car's computer calculate the proper amount of fuel required for optimal performance, a mass airflow sensor keeps track of how much air enters the engine. Your engine may receive too much or too little fuel from its injectors as a result of inaccurate readings sent by the MAF sensor when it becomes dirty or malfunctions. The good news is that many car owners can easily resolve the issue by cleaning the MAF sensor with a specialized MAF sensor cleaner. However, the sensor probably needs to be replaced if cleaning doesn't resolve the problem. Rough idling, stalling soon after starting, and abnormally high or low idle speeds are additional indicators of a malfunctioning MAF sensor. When the MAF sensor fails, your check engine light will typically illuminate, frequently accompanied by specific error codes that aid in locating the issue. The electrical spark that ignites the air-fuel mixture in the cylinders of your engine is produced by spark plugs. Spark plugs are unable to generate a powerful enough spark for adequate combustion when they wear out or become clogged with carbon deposits. When your engine is accelerating, when it needs it the most, this weak spark is especially apparent. In addition to hesitation, older worn spark plugs frequently exhibit other symptoms. You may have trouble starting, poor gas mileage, and a rough idle, particularly in cold weather. Usually the issue arises gradually, making it simple to ignore until performance starts to suffer noticeably. Many high-quality contemporary spark plugs have a lifespan of 50,000 to 80,000 miles or longer, but they continue to deteriorate in every situation. They might still function, but not very effectively, because the appearance of spark plugs varies depending on the operating conditions. Checking their condition can also reveal other engine issues. Many cars can have their spark plugs replaced by hand, but there's always a chance that the plug will break in the process or even fall into the cylinder. If that occurs, a relatively easy task suddenly becomes difficult. The sole function of your fuel filter is to serve as a protective barrier, capturing dirt, debris, and rust before they can enter your engine's fuel system. These impurities accumulate over time and begin to impede fuel flow. Hesitancy occurs when your engine struggles to get enough fuel during acceleration due to a clogged fuel filter. The majority of contemporary cars can go between 40,000 and 80,000 miles, some even longer, between fuel filter replacements. Compared to older cars, which usually had replacement schedules of 20,000 to 40,000 miles, this is a significant improvement. The best course of action is to adhere to the replacement interval recommended by the manufacturer of your car. Symptoms of a clogged filter usually show up gradually. Poorer performance on hills may be the first thing you notice, followed by hesitation when accelerating normally. You might encounter intermittent stalling or trouble starting your car if you allow it to continue for an extended period of time. Your hesitation likely stems from the fact that you can't recall the last time you had your fuel filter changed. One of the less expensive repairs is replacing the fuel filter. Hiring a shop to do it for you usually costs between $70 and $160. Since the filter itself typically costs between $10 and $50, there may be a situation where the labor is more expensive than the part. Certain cars have easily accessible filters that novice do-it-yourselfers can change on their own, saving money on labor. However, the filter is often integrated into the fuel pump assembly of modern vehicles, making replacement more difficult and costly. Bad fuel pump. The main job of the fuel pump is to precisely time and pressure the delivery of gasoline from your tank to the engine. This pump, which can be found inside or just outside your fuel tank, runs continuously while your engine is running. Your engine cannot maintain the proper fuel pressure for proper acceleration when a fuel pump fails. When you're trying to pass other cars at highway speeds or accelerate up hills, you'll usually notice issues first. Your engine may occasionally sputter even when you're driving normally, or your fuel pump may make a whining sound from the back of your vehicle as an early warning. In extreme circumstances, particularly after climbing steep hills or in hot weather when the pump is under more strain, your car might even completely stall. Bad fuel injectors. In accordance with precise timing and patterns, fuel injectors are made to spray a fine, precise mist of fuel into the cylinders of your engine. These injectors may wear out or clog with carbon deposits over time, which would alter the way they spray. This results in improper fuel atomization, which causes incomplete combustion and hesitancy when accelerating. The most frequent problem is clogged injectors, which frequently develop gradually as a result of poor fuel quality or neglected maintenance. Before the issue worsens, you'll notice small problems like hesitation or rough idling. Injector life can be considerably increased by using premium fuel with detergents and by using fuel injector cleaners on a regular basis. Before a complete replacement is necessary, many drivers are able to restore performance with fuel injector cleaning services successfully. Throttle position sensor. The throttle position sensor sends information to your car's computer about the position of your throttle plate and the amount of pressure you apply to the gas pedal. The computer modifies the engine timing and air-fuel mixture in response to these signals. When the TPS fails, the computer in your car gets the wrong information about how much power you're asking for, which causes hesitancy, uneven acceleration, and other problems. Multiple position sensors are commonly used in modern cars for safety and redundancy. Unexpected changes in idle speed, difficulty maintaining a constant speed while cruising, and abrupt changes in engine speed while keeping the gas pedal firmly in place are all common indicators of a failing TPS. When there is a TPS issue, your car will typically enter limp mode, a safety feature that guards against engine damage, and your check engine light will illuminate. TPS issues frequently manifest abruptly, in contrast to certain gradual failures. Related issues and symptoms. Hesitancy can be accompanied by or cause symptoms similar to a number of other engine issues. Knowing these could aid in identifying the precise problem and avoiding incorrect diagnoses. Vacuum leaks. The air-fuel mixture in your engine may be disrupted by air leaks, caused by tiny cracks or loose connections in vacuum lines. When accelerating lightly, vacuum leaks frequently cause hesitation. However, when accelerating heavily, they improve. Carbon buildup. Carbon buildup on intake valves is especially common in contemporary direct injection engines. Power loss, hesitation, and rough running are the results of this buildup, which happens gradually. Transmission issues. Get your transmission fluid checked if you experience hesitation, primarily when shifting gears or if there is a lag between applying the gas and experiencing acceleration. Temperature-related problems. This can assist in determining the cause if your engine hesitates only in cold weather or under particular circumstances. Hesitancy in cold weather frequently indicates issues with the spark plug or fuel delivery. Problems with hot weather usually indicate issues with the fuel pump or vapor lock. Hesitancy caused by humidity may indicate a weakness in the ignition system. Hope the information was helpful for you.